enrage the creeps early.
I just wanted to talk about this replay. The footage is from Back to Warcraft, and the footage is theirs, and this is Happy and Undead player versus Sonic.
Didn't really work out.
Obviously, I cannot move. I'm not an observer in the game.
Is very willing to play
Um,
aggressively against this.
but let's get straight to it.
Okay, not
As you
gonna
can
be
see, Back to Warcraft, a
used in the
streaming
expansion,
service,
but rather
streams Warcraft
finishing with
games.
the ghouls right
Happy's a
away.
pro, Sonic's a pro. Grubby and Todd are all pros.
Firelord
Everyone's a
first.
pro. I just wanted to talk about this game
That
for a
is
little
also
bit
a real possibility.
and kind of let everyone know what's going on. Um, it won't be too long of a video. As you can see, it's a 26-minute game. 26-minute game is pretty fantastic. So,
Oh, surround right
like I
away.
said, I'd love to be able to move around the
Happy
map, but
closes
I
the slot
can't.
instantly on the lava spawn.
So,
Not gonna allow it to split
Sonic
at
from
all.
Ukraine is creeping and has been caught by the undead.
And with the ghoul block in
Um,
front, you might get two archers here.
yeah,
How does this
lots
one?
of action in the beginning.
Oh, this one does
Definitely a
survive.
good capture by
A mistake.
Happy, who's
Brilliant route
just
by Happy here.
really performed in every kind of episode. You know what I mean?
Night.
He's really kind of
Only
shown
missed the
up.
one
So he
skeleton.
got bit by Starbuck one time. Starbuck is a
And
pro.
now
So,
starting to tech.
like I said, I can't move the mouse or anything. I wouldn't have looked at it at that time, but he's sending out more goals. So instead of instead of a crypt lord, uh, instead of a oh gosh, instead of going a bunch of summons early and expanding and switching to and then goals and summons and skeletons. He does this goal thing. He uses it on the pros all the time. So Sonic is just moving his archers back. You can definitely see there. This is very much the beginning of the game, but like I said, they're both pretty confident. Once again, all this belongs to all this content belongs to Back to Warcraft. All right. So kind of the amount of time that um, Sonic has had to just try and create this one thing. It really just won't happen. Remember, they included that gold mine at the top. That was never really there too often. Um, as you can see, Happy is healing. I just wanted to point out that the scramble is kind of weak. Right now, I'd be looking at their bases. I just wanted to see if what Happy is doing, where his tech is at. Okay, so his tech is actually pretty close to it. See, if all this running around, you're definitely expecting something else from Happy.
Seems like Sonic is successfully pushing the best island in the world away right here. Alright, not the worst start for Sonic. With the SK Hot special.
Continuing to creep. See, here Happy comes back and checks it. He's just played so many games of Back to Warcraft.
There's one point on the DK. You could try to go for a last hit on the Magi. Oh, doesn't have it yet. Adding the Dark Ring. Purchasing the map as well. And the Fire Lord is stuck. Surrounded against the trees.
He's got a corner right there. And there's so much maneuvering. This is not where Sonic wants to be.
Just in time.
I mean, a TP out, he'd much rather do something different. But as you can see, what's common is the no hero play, where you're still you had more units there. He brings back his Fire Lord. Once again, I'm not going to act like Back to Warcraft. That's their thing. Look at the amount of goals he has. Just all doing wood. It's quite alarming. And as you can imagine, uh, checking for that expansion, really checking the DK. I never play anyone who's so confident with just a goal push, a DK with the DK watching, and then all that kind of stuff. You never find someone like that, play someone like that. You never find someone so uh, just kind of who conveniently places archers the way that Sonic is doing. So Sonic is being the aggressor, like I said. Yeah. So here's the aggression, which I'm not expecting. I'm expecting a little bit of creeping. So look at the scramble that's going on here. He's having to draw back. Draw back, and is Happy is just, you can tell that Happy is genuinely looking for a snipe. And once he can get that snipe, he can move on to the next game. Something like that. Wow. Mana burn, taking 40 off. Always want to watch that DK. Oh gosh. DK might have like no mana and you burn it. You burn the DK and it has no mana, waste of time.
But all of a sudden, it's turning around. And as often, it's turning around on tier 3. Ooh, that Dryad.
See, so with these games, you'd almost ask yourself, like, who's winning at the moment? Who's losing? Like I said, I wouldn't be watching the base right now. Oil Nova. People have been complaining that Undead isn't strong. Undead's super strong. Undead players are very patient. A lot of Undead players are patient players. I just like other races. So getting these creeps. I'm just a little. These players play. One is from Russia and one is from Ukraine, and I see that because it reflects their playing patterns. Here we go. Let's take it. I need to slow down. Yeah, I can't imagine. So, right here, you have to ask yourself. I mean, the transition to fiends. Just right here, you have to say would be the game-changing moment. And obviously, this game is only at 10 minutes, and it's at about 10 out of 26%. Oh no, wait, the full game. Wow. Okay, so he won. Let's take a look back at it real quick. So over here, he's just losing. That hero kill is quite neat. This almost seems like a warm-up game. Like they're not really taking it too serious. I know that might be questionable to say, but that hero kill, and once again, the hero kill, and losing that hero, that'll definitely show him down. Let's take a look at it. I feel like there might be more. I'm just gonna cross past him real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna cross past him. Here we are again. This map, I dislike this map. Cheap kill for the skellies, which that'll be a shop. I'm just trying to. I know that Sonic's got the power, but as you can see, Happy plays a very meticulous game. Happy the Undead player plays a meticulous game. 1 second. Dimitri. Okay, his name is Dimitri.
DK and 3 ghouls showing up right away. Is the Fire Lord again?
So we're going Fire Lord again.
Split a single time.
Once again, just watching these pros kind of makes you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Oh gosh, why is my screen halfway down? This is ridiculous. Okay.
Slow on the narrow, and that is instantly. Oh,
And as you can see, uh,
again, no creeping at the start, so we're gonna have lots of creeps here for the mid game and late game. Last refuge, very,
so
very
coming out with a lot of goals. These guys will just not let each other creep. They will not let each other creep to save their lives. Won't do it. And it's crazy town. Okay, so definitely trying to get the other one to back off. Once again, I can't control what's going on. Was definitely not an observer in this game, but I think the Back to Warcraft franchise has got it under control. Definitely, with the subreddits and the Warcraft3.info, that's another one, and Back to Warcraft YouTube channel, Warcraft3.info, Back to Warcraft YouTube channel, and then also uh, their videos and their live streams on Twitch. Everyone's kind of battling for the Twitch. Everyone wants some viewers on Twitch, and you wanna show people that you can have many Warcraft 3 players that can all share Twitch viewers because there's different styles. Now, as you can see, the creeping. I'm not sure that. Yeah, this is where I want to look right now. So Happy's scouting this. He's got the tree going, and great creeping going on by Sonic. But once again, the flow of this game, Sonic, Sonic. I mean, if these were two American players, I would be able to pinpoint a few things, but Warcraft 3 expands to all over the world. You know what I mean? It's not many players. Here we go again. So all the information that Happy collects and all his beforehand information, what he's expecting. Look at the amount of summons there are. He's got so many summons. I think both players meant to be there and are meant to play each other. Both want to win. So, you know, we're looking for the part of the game where it kind of switches a little bit. And it's so difficult because he's from Ukraine, they're from Russia. Let me slow it down. Really nice surround leads to a TP. I've been doing that recently where I teleport instead of just losing health. Can't see his base at the moment, but I don't know what I would want to do. You know what I mean? Okay, so creeping. Sometimes I feel like in today's solo world, the more you creep, the better your hero. But you forget about your base and you go up to fight. And you may have the highest hero and the better units, but if he's got an expansion going and you don't, or if he's got some base etiquette and you don't, you're almost losing. You don't want to lose. It's like the game is missing a few things, a few key attributes where someone could see where they're creeping fast but losing quick. You know, every solo player logs into. Some solo players are like 50-minute gamers where they just sit there and they just want to play a long ass game where they've already won and they've got fortified towers. Look at this. Okay, can't control the mouse or anything, but I think creeping's good. You can definitely feel the pressure by Happy. I think if he just continuously stops people from creeping, it just gets harder and harder to kind of compete with him. Sorry. Yeah. So here comes the creeping.
22 damage now. Unbelievably good items that Happy was able to pick.
So watching Happy versus playing Happy, it's like you definitely, it's probably a way different experience than you can imagine. Just unsummoning those dryads and just really getting the bit out of these creeps. My thing is, don't get the highest heroes, but the lowest base adequate. But you're base to base, you're not winning. It's a very 1 versus 1 is like almost super strategic.
210.
Takes this. I'm just wondering why he's not worried about what Sonic is doing.
240.
Friendly fire, that has to bother someone, just taking forever.
Yeah, that
It's
is
the wonder, what are their APMs? How fast are they playing?
unbelievable.
It doesn't show.
Insanely lucky.
So one is at 50 food, one's about 700 gold at 50, 500 gold at 48. Imagine. Look at the abolish and um the bears are finally, the archers have a lot of range. His goals and destroyers. I can't imagine Happy without the goal upgrade. It's almost inherited.
I'm always worried when I see a late game level
So
1
the
build.
Hunter's Hawk's not responding. Doesn't play your everyday kind of game. Can't quite move the mouse, but look at Happy. Just lots of goals, healing, and undead summons. Fiends, and 2 stat. What is this?
The level 1 mana burn, as you can see.
So as we go forward,
That impressive. Ooh, the demon almost surrounded.
here it goes. So the attack on the lower building is just can't be ignored. So once again, the demon hunter under a lot of threat. Here we go. Good composition, everything being drawn back. Has quite a bit of mana on both of them, and none of them are carrying a mana pot. That's quite interesting. A Brilliance Aura on the DK. That's kind of interesting. And a claws on the 3 claws on the Lich, but no uh I would think that, oh, he did. Yeah, the rod of the range shot of where it drops your armor right here. It's fantastic. So the Lich is sending out bullets. Oh my gosh, you see the pain in the Dryad right there. The goals are here, coming after here. Now, what is the game plan? He knows there's a lot of nukes going on, and it doesn't look like either pretend though. See what's going on. We're clearly at the end of the video, some close to the end of the video, so someone might give in. But he has killed the hero. Sometimes killing the hero can mean winning the battle, but not winning the war. Archers, yeah, it's about Sonic playing these 2 heroes right here. Sends off a lightning wave. Where are we at now? We're same amount of food.
Some losses over here. And the DK.
I love how the Lich carries this shield because it's kind of a change up from just breaking your units to get more mana.
The DK, if he falls, Sonic has a real chance of winning here. The
Lich coming down very quick.
Survive, but the right clicks.
We need here like I would like for Sonic to win, but I really don't care too much. It would be so important if Sonic could figure it out.
Happy's losing a lot.
So
Another fiend goes down.
Happy runs back, but I think he's still got something up his sleeve. He ran back, he didn't leave. Look at what has chosen. He doesn't auto incinerate. Fire Lord.
TK, of course, regenerating so much mana passively over
Demon
time. He
Hunter.
scores 5 here as well.
Doesn't need to burn that, but the DK doesn't have too much mana. Dryads come out of the blue.
Right now.
I would abolish that shield. Oh, everyone's TPing out. So as you can imagine,
and Sonic.
it's kind of interesting.
My man Sonic. Staying alive, but happy
So let's kind of go forward a little bit.
Sonic's fighting it.
We kind of know that right here is a huge gap where they're probably going to meet up again. So this expansion take will probably be answered. Once again, you have to notice that there aren't a lot of expansions going on in this map. I think Happy is just so used to winning that he's just really concentrated on winning. Here's a creep battle right here, which you don't see too often, especially when it's already been 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And kind of an early game. Not too long.
Would love to be level 3. If this was a level 3 demon, I think Sonic would be in a winning position. With only level 1, this is certainly not ideal.
Here's where it starts to get a little bit messy, is where you've got Beerus summoned. So here's where all things could take place. Whenever the introduction of Beerus again, the Dryads, the Demon Hunter can definitely burn and happen. I'm just going to slow it down. I think this will be a pivotal fight. Both parties want to definitely make a statement in this one. So Demon Hunter is swifted back, as you can see, that is carrying. You can see the Fire Lord is carrying the staff. The Naga is carrying a Brilliant Aura, which is they kind of cancel each other out. And the Demon Hunter can send one of their heroes out. So that's he's definitely doing the roundabout play. So lots of units gone here, and we see two bears still fighting. Statue is coming down, has a lot less mana. Oh gosh, the Naga.
For a few seconds. Fire Lord on level 5 is going for the lava spawn.
The Demon Hunter could send that Fire Lord back, but it doesn't happen.
Is also going. Oh, no,
there he does. He sends his unchanged bear back. That's fantastic. Mana burn, playing the map. Grubby likes to do this. And the game is coming to an end, so we've got to see what's happening. So at 14 minutes. At 14 minutes, things have been done, wouldn't you say? So he could definitely do that, whereas could abolish that. That'd be a neat abolish right here. Could send out that abolish. So they're in the base. Rebuilding this hero. Oh, that's a very clever flip. Now, as you can see, oh my gosh, just playing it. And happy watching it all. But is there anything that's going to change too much? Yeah. Really needs that part where it starts becoming harder for the undead, and it's just not happened yet. And Sonic just isn't going to do it, and we're waiting for the GG now. Alright, thanks so much for watching.